Nepalese community events, and I hope I can get to celebrate many more events with the community. I want to give a big shout out to the leaders of the Nepali community, and whenever I give a shout out, I know I'm going to miss somebody, so I apologize in advance if I miss your name. But the people, Council Member Tika Paudel, Prabhat Dikshit Dai, I hope he's here. He's really great community leader. Mohan Gyawali, Dinesh Sharma, Sudha Shesta Mithani, Rajendra Wagle, Roger Nepal, Ram Satyal, and there's so many more community leaders that are instrumental to the success of the Nepali community here in Ulis. And I look forward to attending the cultural center once it's complete here in Ulis. And for the Nepali community, I want to say, Sabe Lai Namaskar. Mero naam Salman Bhojani ho. Hajur Harolai Bethada Dherai Aja Khushi Lagyo.
Great.
Ma Texas Raje Ko Samsad ho. These are my Texas state representatives.
Yeah, we understand.
Malai Nepal ma jada khushi lagyo. Ma Sagarmatha Hemal ko base camp pani gaye. Nepal dherai nai sundar desh ho. Nepal ramro lagyo. Mero Nepal ma bolana iti marte ho. What I was saying is I had a great honor of visiting Nepal this last September, October. And I was really fortunate to visit Kathmandu and climb the base camp of the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. I shared about this trip before the last time when I was here with the community. And I was really fortunate to have been connected with so many people from Nepal. I met elected officials there. There was a mayor of Lukla. There was a member of parliament that met me over there. It was a really great experience for me, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. I was showered with so much love and that I'm really eternally grateful for. So one of the things that a lot of people ask me, hey, you're going to climb the whole Mount Everest base camp? And I was like, yes. It's 17,900 feet. I said, yes. And I said, how are you going to do this? And I said, I have really good practice because I was at the state capitol in Texas, in Austin. And I was really busy making laws, but what I did was my office was on the basement, second floor, and the capitol is on the third floor. So I went up and down the stairs to be able to climb Mount Everest base camp. So it started with basically flight to Kathmandu. And Kathmandu is a very populated city, as you all know. And then I met people from Canada, Australia, Germany, I mean everywhere around the world. It's such a beautiful place where you can meet people from all over the world. And then, I went to a sacred place, a lot of temples, and a lot of Buddhist monastery, yes, really great ones that I was able to go. And then we fly to Lukla. And that airport is such a small strip. It's one of the dangerous airports in the world. But the people that fly are so good. The pilots, they do a really amazing job of landing it. And then, we started the trek. So it's a 12-day trek, 8 days going up, and then 4 days coming back down. It was really, very difficult experience, but I think it was really humbling to see so many people out there. Really beautiful people. They're so simple. I was visiting some of the tea houses, and I saw a picture of somebody from Stanford. So I asked the owner of the tea house, who's this person? And to my surprise, she said that was her daughter. And I was like, such a remote place. I literally had to spend 3 days to get to where I was at that time. From that remote place, she sent her daughter to Stanford in California. It was just mind-blowing. Like, very simple people, but they're really brilliant and they have so much love in them. And it was really nice to see that we ate dal bhat every day, momo, and all the other really beautiful food, really tasty food in Nepal. And then there were 2 days out of the 8 days that were going up. It felt like I was on a Stairmaster for 8 hours a day, going up all the way. But it was really nice to be able to see the villages. So every time, people think, oh, you're climbing a mountain, there's remote stuff, there's not a lot of stuff going on, but there's villages that go along all the way to the base camp, in fact. Gorakshep is the last village before you get to the base camp, and that's only 3 hours away from the base camp. It was really beautiful to be able to see all the Nepalese community members come out in the village, and they're smiling, and they're in the middle of nowhere. They don't have too much, they don't have all the luxury in life that we have in America, but they're so happy. So I realized that it's so important when you're out in nature, you have to disconnect from your real world to be able to connect with the divine. And that's how I was able to get a lot of peace in Nepal. It's a really beautiful country. I would really encourage you all to go. And there's smaller hikes that you can do even if you don't want to go to the base camp. But it's really beautiful. It's worth going, the scenery that you get to see. I took 2 flags from here, and you can see some pictures over there outside. A flag that was flown at the Texas Capitol. I took that with me and I flew it over there at the base camp. I also took a flag that was flown at the US Capitol. I asked my member of Congress and she was able to provide that to me. So I took it to the base camp and flew there. And then along the way, there were people that had the Indian flag. And as you all know, my wife Nima is from India. And so I borrowed that flag and I took a picture with them for Nima and for everybody that are from India. And then there was just a Nepali flag as well, so I took that. It was really great opportunity. On the way back, there was so much trash that I saw on the trails. So I felt like, there's 80 million people that go to Nepal. And I think they're really, sometimes they don't think about it. They eat a candy and then throw it on the ground. So on the way back, I was collecting all the trash. Every time I would see it, I got a whole big bag of trash. We need to be looking at our environment. It's so important to keep this beautiful country beautiful, and I was able to get that. So I want to thank you for again inviting me to celebrate and share with you my experiences here today. I look forward to growing the relationship between the 2 countries, United States and Nepal, especially from the state of Texas, that I think I can do. As Sabindra Thapa mentioned, that we did a Nepali Day at the Capitol last session. And I think Dinesh Sharma and Prabhat Dai were instrumental in doing that, along with probably a lot of community members. I intend to do that again next session. So next session starts in January of 2025. And so January, February, or March are a great time to come to the Capitol, and I want to invite all the Nepali community members to the Capitol to celebrate, because this is your house. House of Representatives does not belong to me, it belongs to the people of Texas. And so I want to open it up for everybody and celebrate the Nepali tradition and culture. One of my favorite duties of being a state representative is presenting resolutions. So I'm honored here today to present an official state of Texas resolution. Thank you, Ezra. This is our district liaison, Ezra Kirkos. I got an official state of the Texas resolution here to present on commemorating the Nepal Day and the establishment of the diplomatic relationship between the United States and Nepal.